Hello there, everybody. Happy Sunday crafternoon. My name is Dawn Borchett. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator who loves everything as far as like stamps, ink, paper, all the bling, pretty things. Looks like I'm right where I'm supposed to be. So as you guys find me in your newsfeed, go ahead and say hello and let me know where you're viewing from. Even if you're watching the replay, by the way, hi. So a couple of things, a little bit of housekeeping before we get started. You guys know the drill if you've been following me for a while. Speaking of following though, if you have other crafty friends who you know would enjoy my content, please share this with them and make sure that they subscribe, like, all those fun things, right? Anyway, so as far as keeping in touch with you, the best way would be through my e-newsletter. Go ahead and use the smartphone on your camera and point it towards the QR code. It reads it. It's pretty cool. And tap on the link. It'll take you right where you need to go to sign up for my newsletter. It'll ask for your name, your email, and then send. And you're all set. It's that easy. Also, if you're looking to purchase anything in my online store, there's a couple things we're using today that will be available starting on Tuesday. Tuesday, our new mini catalog. Oh my gosh. Can you tell I've been away for a few weeks? Our new mini catalog and new January online exclusives will go live. So pretty soon, you guys. It's very exciting. And speaking of that, I forgot to get the printout that I printed. Hey, Kristen, I got your text. I'll answer after I'm done. I was like, oh, shoot. Anyway. Hey. Hello. Happy Sunday crafternoon. So if you guys do find anything, make sure to take some notes today because we are using some products that will be available starting on Tuesday. And this is my online store. Also, this will take you to my online store, and this is all about in case you want to be a savvy shopper and receive a discount on all your Stampin' Up! Products. Because who wouldn't want to get a discount? I can't think of anybody that would say, no, thank you. I do not want a discount on my things. So if you're interested in that, go ahead and use that QR code there. It's all good. All good. Okay, so what else? Hey, Kathy. Happy New Year. Happy Sunday crafternoon. It's good to see you. Thank you. Thanks. It's so good. It's so good to be home. Oh, thank you, Kathy, for sharing. You're awesome. I love you. It was quite a trip. Just to mention you guys, so I was gone to visit my dad for Christmas, and within 1 week, I put on over 2,000 miles. 2,200 and some odd miles. So I spent a lot of time in a pickup truck. It was sweet. But we did stop at Buc-ee's a lot. If you guys know what Buc-ee's is, you know. But picture that like 10 times on steroids because everybody's traveling on the holiday. Like I've been to Buc-ee's, they're always busy. But it was like no matter where you turned, there was 10 people coming at you. It was worse than Disney World. It was crazy. But anyway, and then for those of you who I'm friends with on Facebook, I did something kind of different, and I went through a tunnel. I'm going to call it a tunnel to see some Christmas lights. That was interesting too. So yeah, some different things this year. Anyway, and got to spend time with my dad, of course. Okay, as far as some things here, some places where you can find me, obviously, this is my business page. Speaking of finding me here, if you don't have me bookmarked, or go ahead and like my page if you haven't done so already. On Tuesday at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, we're going to do something a little bit different. The catalog goes live on Tuesday. So with that, I thought I would just thumb through the catalog because we're able to then show it online. And I'm going to show you some samples and just talk to you about my favorites. Get you a little inspired and more familiar with the catalog. Maybe some things that you might be missing when you look at the catalog. Hey, Lori, Happy New Year. Good to see you. So it's going to be a lot of fun, though. So that'll be on Tuesday, 3 o'clock in the afternoon. I'll be sending out a reminder, both in my group and here on my page. And I hope that you guys will join me. It'll just be kind of hanging out, like I said, looking at through the catalog and showing you some inspiration. Because I've been working on making some cards and I've been in some swaps. I'm crossing my fingers that I get my swaps in time for this. Hoping. I know everybody's like in I call it Christmas hangover, Christmas fog, holiday fog. You know what I mean? I honestly, I like the holidays. I love to decorate for the holidays, but I tell you what, once New Year's Day gets here, I am all about getting back into routine. I don't know what it is. Are you guys like that? Is there anybody else like me who just enjoys their boring old routines? I don't know. I feel like I've been out of sync for like 2.5 weeks. Like I don't know what day it is, what time it is, where I'm supposed to be. I don't know. Anyway, my YouTube channel, if you haven't done so already, go ahead, get on YouTube, look up Dawn's Creative Chalet. Make sure that you subscribe, hit the bell. It'll turn black. They'll give you all the notifications for YouTube. And my blog, I'll have pictures of today's super easy projects. We're going to ease back into 2026. I felt that this was going to be something super easy for both me and for you that I think that you guys will enjoy. But the pictures will be on my blog along with all the things. The replay will be there. Also all the products that we're using. After I'm done with this live down below on Facebook, I'll give you a recipe card link where you can click on it, print that if you like, or just download it, and the links should work right from there as far as shopping at my online store. So I try to make it super, super easy, although like I said, there's a couple of things that won't be available until Tuesday. We're going to go through some other stuff that's going on Tuesday too, in just a minute. I know I get squirrel moments. Whew. I'm easily distracted, so I better stay on track. Anyway, and of course, I've already told you about my online store. Also, some upcoming things here at the chalet. I was over at Starbucks on Friday, and that was fun. We're going to have Starbucks again in February, on February the 6th. So mark your calendar for that. If you're near me in the Ludington, Michigan area, you'd like to participate, it's free. There's not even a need to have to purchase anything at Starbucks. Just come on over, bring a smile and possibly a friend or two, and make a free card, a project. And that'll be on Friday, September the 6th, noon until 2. As far as what's coming up, this Thursday is my catalog and online exclusive kickoff. It's an in-person event, and we're going to have a lot of fun. I'm going to have some fun snacks. You're going to see, hopefully, like I said, I'm hoping I get all these swaps. I've been working on some projects myself to share with you, so you'll have some inspiration. I'm hoping for over 100 different pieces of inspiration that will surround you during the catalog kickoff. And of course, we're going to have a lot of fun, and I'll have a lot of the products available and set out for you to look at, whether it's the designer series paper, all the embellishments, the embossing folders, the bundles, stamp sets, a lot of fun things to check out. So you'll be able to see those, and we're going to create with new products during the event. So please RSVP no later than tomorrow, as I've already been cutting for that and prepping for your class kits. Also, let's see here, the following Thursday on the 16th, I believe, that is Creative Card Class, which is our normal class, second Thursday of the month, where we make 4 cards with envelopes. And it's going to be Valentine and love themed. And then as we get into the week after that, on Thursday, January the 22nd, we will have our product inclusive class. Say that 10 times fast. But anyway, that'll include the designer series paper, those loosey-goosey embellishments, and the bubble bath ribbon, twine, whatever they call it. Anyway, so that's included in the price of the class, and that is $39. And that I need to have RSVP by the 5th, which I can extend it until Thursday the 8th. And prepayment on this, because I'm actually ordering product for you. You're going to have oodles of product to go ahead, and take home and recreate some beautiful cards that we're going to make. Let's see. And then just put on your calendar. I know I've talked about this before. I probably sound like a broken record. But in May, on the 16th, which is on a Saturday, if you are local or the surrounding areas and you enjoy a good BOGO event, basically getting some awesome products and then, buy one, get one kind of thing on all my retired stuff. For those who have been to it before, they know. So it's going to be at Amber Township Hall in Scottsville, Michigan on Saturday, May 16th. I'm hoping to start it at 10 o'clock, but as that gets closer, we'll get into the details of why. I don't know, the city township, it's not even really a city. We're in a little tiny township. They keep me hopping. Let's put it that way. Hi, Evelyn. Happy Sunday afternoon. Happy New Year. It seems so weird to say this, right? I don't know. And like I said, I feel like I've been living in a fog. Again, just to remind you guys, after we're done, I'll have the link for the full recipe card and all the links and fun things that you will need for the projects for today. And I want to talk to you about bonus days. So this is coming up starting January 6th. How convenient. I love this. So I don't know if you guys can remember what bonus days are, but let me refresh here, because I actually had to refresh my brain. I'm like, I know this, but how do I know bonus days? So starting January 6th, when the new catalog goes live and the January online exclusives go live, we have bonus days that are starting. So for every $50 increment that you spend at my store, Stampin' Up! Is going to send you a coupon code that's worth $5. You will collect these all of January. There's no limitations on it. You can collect as many coupons as you like. That's awesome, right? And they're worth $5 each. And then see here, when is it? The 3rd? Yeah, because collecting ends February 2nd. February 3rd through the 28th, you'll redeem these coupons. So you'll have to make sure you redeem them by February 28th. And you can use as many coupons as you like. Now, I'm going to say you don't want to delete those emails. Make sure you put them in a safe spot. Flag them, whatever you do. I know when I have an important email, I always flag them. So I know not to delete, like it's really important, because what you're going to do is you're going to take those codes, you're going to copy them and paste them into an order in February and use them. What's really cool about these too, you guys, when you're collecting the bonus days coupons, you're also collecting the Stampin' Rewards, which is 10% of any order $20 or more. So it's like getting extra. So it's really cool. So I wanted to make sure I told you guys about bonus days. Now, if you do get to the $75 mark in my online store, we have a new bundle for you for January. It's featuring Nature's Symphony. It's a video tutorial with 16 projects, full color photos, all the measurements, and a video to accompany each project to make sure that you're successful at making all the things. This is a really cool bundle, although I did struggle with it. But I tell you what, we have some creative demonstrators that I've teamed up with that'll help you with some beautiful designs. Hi, Mary Jo, for this bundle. Okay, so anyway, $75 minimum order, and you'll be able to receive this directly from me. So if you don't get it instantly, don't panic, because I'm actually sending it myself. So give me at least 24 hours. I usually am right on top of it anyway, but in case I'm not near my computer, because I can't do stuff on my phone like that. I'm not that savvy. But anyway, you'll receive this bundle at the $75 mark and be able to get a tutorial of 16 beautiful cards with Nature's Symphony. This, by the way, is a beautiful, gorgeous new bundle that's in the new mini catalog. Again, live on Tuesday. Woohoo! I'm so excited because I actually need more paper. As demonstrators, we're able to pre-order product, but we're limited on what we can order. I've already gone through like 2 packs of some of my paper. It's crazy. I'm a crazy stamper, you guys. I hibernate all winter. I stay here. I stamp. Also, I believe this is going on for just a couple more days. And then I am thinking, I'll know more tomorrow, but I'm thinking that this is going to change on the 6th. We're going to have a new product of the month. I call it the POTM, product of the month, right? Anyway, so it's the True Blue Florals Designer Series paper, and it's really, really pretty. And what is the product of the month? If you do spend the $75 where you're earning the bundle from me, you're also going to have the opportunity through Stampin' Up! To purchase the product of the month for $5. This is for everybody, whether you're a demonstrator, customer, everybody. So you can get a full pack of paper for $5. Pretty cool. Now, I don't know what they're going to do for, I have to think about what month it is, for January yet. It could be a stamp set. It could be dies. It could be an embellishment. It could be, I don't know. It could be anything. It could be paper again. We don't know. And they're doing this on purpose. It's like suspense, right? I love a good surprise though. I do. So anyway, that's a little bit more about that. I've told you how you do it. And by the way, when you get to that $75 threshold, when you're shopping, whether you're a demonstrator or customer, you're going to see a graph at the top as you're filling your cart. And it's going to let you know when you've earned that amount, and it will tell you exactly how to put it into your cart. It's super simple, super simple. Also, for January, we have a brand new paper pumpkin. Check that out. Pretty box and all. It's the special delivery. I believe it's kind of Valentine-ish themed. And if you're not part of Paper Pumpkin and you'd like to get this kit, again, go to my online store and then click on Paper Pumpkin from the menu, or in the search bar, type in Paper Pumpkin, and you'll be able to sign up for it, grab it from there. But make sure to do so by the 10th. That's always the deadline, the 10th of the month, in order to get that kit. That one I'm getting 2 of. I gotta have it. It's so stinking cute. Also, just to remind you guys, there's still time to sign up for the virtual card retreat. I have signed up for this. So if you do sign up, let me know, because I love to take it along with you. It's going to be on January 22nd and 23rd from 2 until 9 p.m. Now, I don't know if last time I was here, it seems like forever ago. 2 weeks seems like a long time ago. But I'm going to grab something here really quick. I'm not going to go through every single thing, but just to show you guys. So you're like, wow, that's kind of expensive because it's $165. Okay, but you're not paying shipping. Well, yes, you are. Excuse me. Yes, you are, because you're getting all this product, all this stuff. There's a lot of stuff here. You're getting 3 stamp sets. Actually, 2 stamp sets, 1 die set. This one is just for the retreat itself. I am digging this right here. And the fonts, check this out. You guys know I am like freaky for fonts. I love fonts. I love the mix of fonts. I think that that's just so classy and pretty. And then here is I think this is going to be available later for purchase. The Forever Florals, say that 10 times fast. Check out these big sentiments. This is right up my alley, because the bigger the sentiment is, the less you have to decorate your card. I'm sorry, but I'm lazy. I tell you guys that all the time. And then you may have seen people who are creating with this, and you're wondering where are they getting that from? It's from the card retreat, because they sent us all this stuff in advance. And there's a special Facebook group for it, kind of like what they did for the virtual scrapbooking retreat. And it's through over 2 days. It's going to be recorded. So even if you're not available to be here during this time period, 2 p.m. to 9 p.m. Mountain Time, so if you're Eastern Time, it's 2 hours later, just to let you know, like I am. Anyway, so it's going to be recorded so you can grab it anytime. What's really nice about them recording it too is that if you need to watch it over, you can. You can watch it as much as you want. I mean, and it's going to be available forever once it's recorded and plopped in a special spot for you. Anyway, so there's this stuff here that you're getting. You're getting the information of how to sign up for the event. We have the embellishment. We have a full pack of white paper. And look at all this designer series paper that we're getting as well. I'm not going to pull it all out and bore you with it. But it's, and flip-flaps, envelopes, everything to make 15 cards. And it's not just cards like we're doing today. These are involved cards. They're going to teach us techniques and a lot of fun different things. I'm excited to use flip-flaps on greeting cards. I've only done that once, and I thought it was so cool. So I'm excited to learn more and share that with all of you. Okay, so anyway, that's available. It is item number 170023. So that's what you would, excuse me, losing my voice, put into is the number in the online store of mine to sign up for this event. Then they will send you a link to be accepted into a special group for it. I feel like I'm brain dead today. Oh my goodness. This again is just showing all the stuff that you get in it. So they will ship it to you. So if you do want to be a part of it, you know, and have all your things, you need to do it pretty quick to get your package of stuff. Right? And by the way, on the underside of each of the piece of DSP, they're not double-sided designs. They're single-sided because the back has lines where you're going to cut. They're trying to make it super easy so that every level of crafter can get involved in this. And just to show you guys really quick, just a couple of the samples of the cards that we're going to do. They're beautiful. And there's going to be 15 of them. And there's also a list of additional items that they ask that you have that they'll be using for the event. Now, if you don't want to, that's fine too. Do your own thing. But it's fun to always learn new techniques. The one thing that I always shy away from, because I don't like to be messy, is I thought, well, no, I guess this is just embossing powder. I thought they were going to use that paste stuff that I'm not real keen on. But I guess not. I didn't see it there anyway. Okay, anyway, that's just an ism of mine. Don't mind me. I'm weird. So right now we still have the November online exclusives list. Just to let you guys know, now this stuff obviously is available right now. This has been very popular. This is the, oh my gosh, what is it called? Brushing with Beauty. Been very, and the designer paper is gorgeous if you guys haven't seen it. I've seen a lot of stuff appearing. This is also the Hobby Haven, Creative Haven Sweet Bundle. Also been very popular. I'm seeing a lot of stuff come up on my Pinterest feed. And what was the other one here? Oh, this here. So this kind of is like a hidden gem. If you guys love Valentine's Day, this right here, Valentine Kisses. I'm going to give you guys a close-up of that one because I think it's just stinking adorable. And it's just kind of like hidden in there with everything else as far as like Valentine stuff. And I have some fun samples on that one too. We'll share those again on Tuesday, the 6th at 3 p.m. right here. So be here. That'll be fun. Anyway, so I just want to remind you of that. I know pretty much we're kind of all set here, but the reason why I wanted to show you the holiday book, there are a lot of things that are marked down in price. If you go to my online store and look up last chance products, and if there are things in here that you've been wanting, but you kind of put it off, go ahead and look at the last chance list because there are some really good deals. Now, if you are a demonstrator or you become a demonstrator, first of all, you can put it into your cart. So that'll give you even more stuff into your starter kit if you're a savvy shopper like that. Also, as you sign up to be a demonstrator using this link, you can also get an additional 20% off of those markdown prices when you sign up to be a demo. So it's really well worth it. Also, in the other thing too, then you shop for those products that are marked down with your additional discount starting the 6th, and you'll also earn not only the Stampin' Rewards that you normally would, but you'll also earn bonus day coupons. See, you guys, I'm all about saving money. It's just going to be a good excuse to buy more, because that's the way I am. Sorry. And then, of course, we have the mini catalog coming up on the 6th. This is beautiful, and I can't wait to go through it with you guys. There are so many cute things. Of course, there's Valentine's, Easter. Yeah, a lot of cute stuff. I can't even. So anyway, be with me on Tuesday, January 6th at 3 p.m. and we'll go through this. Okay, you guys ready to stamp? I have something really super easy today. That's why I took a few extra minutes to go through some of this stuff. Because today, gosh, did you hear that? My voice kind of like cracked up. That was crazy. What the heck? Today, we're doing something to help you use up your designer series paper. I always love to find things like that and things that are easy. And we've basically have done this before, but I can't remember exactly how I did it. And I didn't even go back. I didn't look it up. I wanted to go ahead and just use some new products using the stack and shuffle technique. Let me show you the cards that I made. Now keep in mind, again, these are quick, easy cards. They are not meant to be 10 pounds with 20 layers. Okay. These are cards that you could make quickly for yourself if you need them, or maybe for a BFF that enjoys your beautiful cards. Or somebody, who isn't crafty, but they like to have handmade cards. So this is a great way to make some pretty cards really fast and use up your designer series paper. I think we all tend to want to hog it because it's so pretty, but what good does it do when it's sitting on a shelf? Seriously, think about it. And you know what? Stampin' Up! Is always going to make another pack of paper that's beautiful. They just are. Like, I think I love something so much, and then something else comes along, and then it's a new squirrel moment, and then I'm onto that. So use your paper. It's going to make you happy, and it's going to make those that receive your cards happy as well. Maybe you just want to reach out to some people into the new year. Say hi, see how they're doing. Do a reach out. This is a great way to do it. Okay, so with that being said, I want to show you the bundle that we're using today. This is called Lovely Arrangements. It's categorized as a January online exclusive, so it will be available starting on Tuesday. Very cute, kind of simple. I like that. So it's obviously a photopolymer stamp set. This, by the way, is our new packaging, in case you haven't seen it yet. This is it. And then also we have the dies that go with this. This die right here is so super cool. It cuts out, what is it, like 24 circles that are all attached together. It's a cool design element for the back of your, or on your card fronts. There's also this little guy here that'll do like little, what do you want to call them? I want to call them pin piercings. I don't know. You guys know what I mean. Those little peeky hole things. And then of course we have the dies to fit. I'll show you this again here. Whoops, I'm moving everything all over the place. So these two dies here are for your sentiments, whether it's the little guys or the larger sentiments, which I really like. And then of course the dies for the leaves and for the flower. And you can either stamp your leaves or you can use these little guys that are a lot of fun because they will just cut out your leaves and leave that little impression in them as well. They're like cutting and embossing at the same time, which I think is very super cool. Okay, let's go ahead and get started. Now, by the way, I used this die here for my cards. I did die cut them in advance. I feel like I'm having a hard time talking today. And then we're just going to choose as we go some of the sentiments here. And I have, let's see here. This is fresh freesia. And I made 3 card bases because we're going to make 3 cards. And this is 8.5 by 5.5 scored at 4 1/4. Then on the inside, I put a liner inside that, of course, I haven't glued yet. These are 4 by 5 1/4 basic white pieces. I've also cut 3 pieces of white paper, and this is 4 by 5 1/4. And I have 3 of these for my 3 card bases. And then, like I said, I have some die cut pieces for my sentiments, and I cut an extra in case I make a mistake because I know me very well. And these are basic white. And then I have 3 pieces of designer series paper. Now I want to show you guys this. This is so pretty. I'm going to make a lot of noise. I have the little sample thingy. I don't know, I do little cutouts and paste them on a paper so you can see like a sampling of all the pieces. But I figured, you know what, I got a pack of this I haven't chopped up yet. So let's go through it really fast because I think it's so pretty. This is called, whoops, Lovely and Beautiful. This is something that you'll see obviously in the online store, but also in the mini catalog. In the front part of the mini catalog, as you start to see the suites, this is like a double suite of product. This paper is gorgeous. I really wasn't sure what to expect with it, so I didn't get, well, I did get 2, obviously, packs of paper, but I don't know, I wasn't real sure about it, but I tell you what, just as we always say, when you see the designer series paper in person, it never disappoints. It is so pretty, all the highlights in the gold foil. And then the underside has no foil to it, which is kind of cool because you can either go super ritzy or not so ritzy. The colors that are featured in this are fresh freesia. Let me see here. Let me get the packaging here. I'm not going to go by memory. I'll mess it up. Calypso Coral, Darling Duckling, Fresh Freesia, Old Olive, Pecan Pie, Petal Pink, and of course gold and white. Let's see, grab this guy, show you the front there. Isn't that pretty? I don't know, I just can't. I love paper. What can I say? I even love the smell of paper. Have you guys ever noticed when you open up a fresh pack of designer paper, how it smells? It is the best thing ever, other than a StazOn stamp pad. You guys are like, okay, that crazy lady, she sniffs her paper and her ink pads. I can't help myself. Anyway, I love this one too. I think this is so pretty, very classy. And then there's this one. Isn't that gorgeous? Just the little hint of gold there. I think it's just so darn pretty. So anyway, that's the pack of paper that we're using. Again, it's called Lovely and Beautiful, and it's part of a double suite of product that you'll see in the mini catalog. Oops. I'm going to put this away before I bend it. That's when a paper crafter is really sad, is when you bend your pretty paper, right? Okay, so once again, we have 3 pieces of paper, and I'm going to cut them all at one time. Okay, that's the nice thing about Stampin' Up's paper trimmer. It can handle that. But just make sure you do keep a nice sharp blade. Don't be cutting corners and try to use a blade too long because you'll be disappointed. It just starts to fray your paper, and then you'll just be really sad. So anyway, these 3 pieces are cut at 5 by 3 3/4. We're going to keep them all together. How do you like this nasty manicure? Man, I need to get my nails done. Oh boy, I digress. Okay, so what we're going to do, keep them all together. And get my cheat sheet here so I don't mess this up. because I could do it in a heartbeat. And it's really easy. So first of all, we're going to cut 1.5 inches off. Now I'm going to go on this side because for those smaller measurements on the Stampin' Up, let me make sure you guys can see it. That would help. On the Stampin' Up cutter, paper cutter, I like that they have this, I call it the hangover area. Let's go down just a little bit more. There we go. So 1.5 inches is right to the end of this white area. So I'm going to take all 3 pieces, keep them together, work slowly, right? So you make sure you don't mess up. You're going to go ahead and slice off 1.5 inches. And then we're going to keep these in a pile just like that. Don't touch it. Then we're going to take this, we're going to turn it 45 degrees. And then we are going to go ahead and cut it again 1 inch. Okay, just 1 inch. Slice. Uh-oh. I'm finding my blade is getting dull. Look at me. I'm preaching to you guys. Preach to the choir, Dawn. Okay, there we go. All right. You want to make sure you keep them in order for now. It's really important. So that's the only cutting that you're doing. Okay? You guys with me so far? Anybody want to give me a thumbs up? Let me know. You with me? So now what we're going to do is I want to make sure that I use, I believe it's the longer side. Yes. So this piece, the 3.5 piece, is going this way. The 1 inch piece that you just cut, we're going to put underneath. And then the 1.5 inch piece is over here. Here's where we, whoops, I want to make sure you guys can see. I keep moving everything away from you. So here's where we shuffle. We stacked, now we're going to shuffle. We're going to leave this one as is. We're going to take this one, we're going to shuffle it once. We're going to take this one, we're going to shuffle it twice. Okay, so now what you should have, your stacks are all going to be a little bit different, yet the same. That makes sense? All right, we're on track. So with that being said, I'm going to move these aside. I am also using, because there's gold in the paper, this is, what is this called? Gold striped ribbon, which I think is really pretty because with the gold accents in the paper, I think it just dresses it up a notch. And then also with that designer series paper and that suite of product, double suite of product that's in the catalog, you'll find these. And this is the pearlized faceted circles. And they are super blingy. I love them. So we're going to use these today just because otherwise I felt like my cards looked a little bare. I was going to say naked, but you know, anyway. So what we're going to do, I'm going to move these little stacks like so, and we're going to work with the one that's on the top, put them in place, and then work with the next and so forth. You'll see. You got it. You guys are with me, I hope. I know sometimes I don't always explain things very well, but so again, these are basic white, cut at 4 by 5 1/4. So the first thing we're going to do, we're going to take our, whoops, you guys can't see that. We're going to take the top piece. Actually, I'm not even going to try to paste it first. Let's do this so we make sure that we don't mess up, right? We don't want to mess up. And I like to put them right where they're going to go. Ta-da! Just like a puzzle, right? Easy peasy. If you guys know how to paste from kindergarten, oops. Okay, this little guy's gonna not cooperate for me. Where's my pen? There we go. I need to wash this off. It's getting full of goopers. So I know that most of you have seen me and what I do. So what I do is I put our multi-purpose liquid glue into a bottle that I've got on Etsy, or not Etsy, Amazon. Evelyn gave me this idea. In fact, this might be the original bottle that Evelyn gave me. And I've gotten several since, and I like the pin needle dispenser because the one that the glue comes with, I think it's a little bit too large of an opening. Oh, shoot. And then I'm not paying attention while I'm talking. There we go. And it comes out too fast. I don't like that. I like to have better control with my liquid glue. And that's why for a long time I gave multi-purpose liquid glue a bad rap. I couldn't stand it. It'd get all over my hands and I can't stand sticky fingers. That just grosses me out. Another ism. Dawn isms today. Okay, anyway. We're going to go ahead and glue that down. We're going to go ahead and just set this aside. Then we're going to make our next one. And we're going to put this here. And put this here. By the way, I got this idea from Mary Nabe. I happen to bump, I love her stuff. I love her. I happened to see this on Pinterest, lovely Pinterest, right? And I was just looking for something. I'm like, I need something for Sunday, something that's kind of clever and cool, something for using our beautiful designer series papers because it makes me sad when you guys buy them and don't use them. And something just easy. And I seen this and I'm like, oh, Mary. And then she said she got this idea from somewhere else. So who knows? That's a cool thing about art in general. You know, we all put our own take on it, but we share those things that we love. Okay, there we go. And there we are. Pretty, right? And then we have our last one. So you guys are getting the idea, right? So think of, oh shoot, I forgot to kind of lay this out first. Oh boy. Let's hope that this comes out okay. So this can be used for any theme, designer paper that you have on hand that you want to use up. Come on, you guys, use up that paper. Seriously. Yeah. This designer series paper actually goes with the double suite that is themed towards like weddings, but I'm using the paper to use it for making, spit it out, Dawn, all occasion type cards. Okay, so we have that part done. So let me show you. Ta-da! Kind of cool. It's kind of like a puzzle. Which I'm really not very good at. The next thing we're going to do is I'm going to go ahead and take this ribbon here. And I just want to cut off, because I'm not good at wrapping around and tying it. It's always too loose. Have you guys ever tried that? Like, I can't stand it because I'm just not good at it. And I know sometimes this doesn't look as nice, but I don't care. This is a lot easier, and then I don't stress and struggle with it. So we're going to do it this way, where I just cut the ribbon to size that I want. We're going to wrap it around the back instead of having to wrap it around and tie it, and then it's all wonky on me, because I always get wonky with it. That should be a song. Get wonky with it. Sorry. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and glue this in place. And then I have bows that I've already tied that I'm just going to attach to the front. Isn't that pretty? And it just dresses it up a little bit. Like I said, being that there's gold in the designer series paper, it's just kind of fun to add a little extra sass to it. All right, and then again, wrap this around so it's nice and tight. Whoops, I forgot to put glue on that side, silly. There we go. All right, there's another. And the last one. Now, you could do this so that your cards go this way. I'm actually going to do vertical, but horizontal would work as well. And then also, I see that there's another stack and shuffle. My gosh, Dawn, talk. Oy. We use 4 pieces of designer paper and cut it 4 different directions and then add it, which would be kind of cool too. So it just depends on what you like, what you want to use up. Now we're going to bring back our card bases. And I'm going to go ahead and put them on the fronts of the card bases. There's number 1, and also the inside piece. And put it in there like so it's not just floating around. And then we'll do the other 2 cards. I have to tell you guys, when I was looking for something to do for today, a gal from Home Office, some of you may know her, Shannon West, she was on the Demonstrator Planning Place, which is a special group just for all demonstrators. And she was showing a really cool technique with watercolor. And I was playing with it the other day. Whoops, what am I doing here? There we go. Playing with that the other day, making a really nice mess on my desk here. And I don't know, there was just something about it, it just wasn't jiving. Now, if you guys are friends with me on Facebook, you'll see a card that I did. It has Happy New Year on it. And I used a new stamp set that's coming out on Tuesday with that card. But anyway, I don't know, it just, something about it just wasn't jiving with me. It wasn't working. So I was like, you know, let's try something else. But I'm glad that I found this again, because I do love this technique. Now I've already tied the bows. Whoa, oh my gosh, we're throwing around the glue dots. It's getting crazy in here. Let's see. These are hard to see. Have you guys ever found that? It's like, where's the glue dot? It's like, where's Waldo? Okay, so there's 1. See, doesn't that look pretty? It needed something. They were too naked without a bow. If you like it, you got to put a bow on it. All right, and then we'll add the sentiment to them. Let's see, 1 more. So we're almost done already, you guys. Most of the time I took talking. Doesn't surprise you guys, right? Doesn't surprise me. Okay, now we're going to bring in our pieces that I die cut. Ooh, yeah, I did die cut some extras. I just know me so well. Okay, so we're going to bring these back. And I think what I'm going to do, I always can use thank you. I'm constantly sending thank you cards to my team members, to my customers. Now, in the last batch, I used Fresh Freesia to do my sentiments. I think I'm going to try Old Olive this time, and then you guys tell me which you like better. Hey, Evelyn. Oh, that's awesome. You found it. Okay. So yes, thank you so much, Evelyn. You rock. So Evelyn looked up. I did do the stack and shuffle. It's number 119 because I have all my lives numbered, and I used 4 pieces. Thanks, Kathy. They're super, super, super simple. But you know what? Not every card needs to be super fancy either, right? And honestly, someone's going to get any card that you've made, handmade, and they're going to love it. So, you know, just saying. Fancy cards are fun too, but sometimes we just like to be simple. All right, so I'm going to do some of these other sentiments as well, just like I did on the other cards. This one says, sending smiles. There we are. And let's see what else we got here. Oops. This is, what was this one? Always here for you. We'll do that one. And those will be our 3 sentiments for our 3 super simple cards. There we go. Perfect. Well, kind of. I don't know. Let's do that again. That looks a little wonky. Exactly why I cut extras. Yeah, we'll take that one and chuck it. Okay. Now, we're going to go ahead and attach them to the cards here. Grab my dimensionals. I thought I had them out, but apparently not. Oops. So what did you guys do for the holidays? Tell me. I know, right, Kathy? Especially like when it's either get well. I need to do more of those, or sympathy cards. In fact, oh my gosh, you guys. Here's something for you. I should post it because I posted it for my team. But I don't think I posted it in my group or on my page here, but I was going through all the cards in my classroom area and in my personal craft space here. So I take up about half the house. This house is not very big at all. So I really have to be careful with keeping anything that's retired here because I don't have a lot of space. And I want to make sure I'm showing you guys things that are available that, it wouldn't be fun. I tease you with things that weren't available. Anyway, with that being said, I was going through all my handmade cards and I need space for all the new things that are coming out, right? So I've been making cards. I've been part of swaps. I should be receiving back about 100 swaps. And then on top of what I have been creating myself here on a daily basis, I don't know if you guys have dogs, cats, whatever, and shop at chewy.com. But when Pearl gets her food, it's in this like big, thick, heavy duty box. It's a big box, right? Because we don't want to buy food like every single week for her. Anyway, I filled that box literally to the brim. It was actually kind of bowing over. So Evelyn, you may want to go through that if you're still watching for Cards for Soldiers. But I filled that box. I filled it. And now I have, yes, now I have more because I know Kristen, she's working on a swap that I'm involved with. So I'm going to get 8 from her. I have 6 here because I made 3 and showed you 3. They add up so fast, which I love. I'm not complaining the least. It makes me happy, but I can only send out so many cards, right, at a time. So, yeah, and I just needed to make room for all the new pretty things. So I was just amazed at how fast I filled. You're still there. Okay. How I filled that box. It was crazy. So anyway, I need to put blingies on this. I got to talk and I forgot. Got to have the bling. But Evelyn, now she does Cards for Soldiers. So I'm thinking I need to get heavily involved with that and start sharing some of these cards. I mean, I love to send cards. I do send cards, but yeah, holy moly. Look at these little sparkly things. They are so pretty. And they go perfectly, of course, with the Sweeter product, which is this beautiful DSP. Anyway, so yeah, it was pretty crazy. The mister was like, really? I'm like, yeah, I know, right? What can I say? I said, at least I'm using my products. They could be just sitting here, not doing anything. But what I like to do with those, because I had a team member ask, what are you going to do with all those? I said, well, for now, I'm packing them in a box. I said, but, there's either a Card for Soldiers. I like to give them out for incentives when you order, things like that. Maybe I'll do something with my BOGO event with cards. I've done mystery boxes where I give out just like a big handful of cards and I just stick them in the box. Yeah, a lot of things I can do with those cards. So be on the lookout for that in case you guys want to get some of my cards. Anyway, so I'm going to bring back the originals. You guys tell me, which do you like better? The old Olive Sentiments or the Fresh Freesia Sentiments? I don't know. It's a toss-up. Anyway, again, I'm glad you guys were with me today. I talked your ears off. I apologize. But I appreciate you. Happy New Year, everybody. And again, if you have time, stop by where you are at right now viewing me on Tuesday at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. And we're going to do an online catalog kickoff with some fun things to share with you guys. But I hope that... Okay, Evelyn says she likes the old Olive. I think it stands out better, too. Yeah. This is just, it's very subtle, but this one is like, pow. That too, Kathy, nursing homes, senior centers. Yeah. Churches as well, because they like to have those for like their card ministry. So I was thinking of going up the road here to this church and ask them about that, see if they could use them for a reach out to their members and things. Yeah, definitely. Everybody can use a pick me up, right? I mean, everything's crazy. We like to get something sweet in the mail, even if it's just a couple words and a signature. It's nice to be thought of. And I think we can all vouch for that. We all like to be thought of and appreciated. Okay, guys. Well, thank you so much. Again, some of these products like the designer series paper, the embellishments, they're going to be available on Tuesday in my online store. And also, whoops, oh, I'm throwing dies around. This set here, the lovely arrangements, will be available on Tuesday as well. So if you're looking for that, wondering where it is, it will show up on Tuesday. I love it. It's so cool. I can't wait to show you guys like this thingy on a card. It's just so cool. It is a lot of fun. But anyway, thanks again, everybody. Have a great week. I will see you hopefully on Tuesday at 3 p.m. right here for an online fun hangout together, show off some cards, catalog kickoff. In the meantime, have a great day, and I will talk with you soon. Bye-bye.